what's up, man? This is the Ace Micheals Show, and I'm Ace Micheals. Happy to be with you. It is my honor, my pleasure to be with you on the show today. I figure if you're here watching this particular show, this is where you want to be, so there's no sense in trying to change that now. You know, every day I do the show and I say the same thing at the end. I say, live the life you love, love the life you live. But I've never told you why I say that. I say that because life is short. Life is like this big and you're this big. So listen, do everything. Go out there, grab a slice of it, eat it, chew it up, do your damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all we get. That in mind, the person on the show today has done a lot of things. And whenever I see somebody who's out there doing it all, grabbing it by the horns, the person who's fly fishing and also flying while they fishing, then that's the person I want on my show. Welcome to the show for the first time ever, but hopefully not the last, Miss Amy Zeal.
Oh, thank you very much. Hi, Michael.
It is my pleasure to have you on the show. I've been following you for a while, like not in that way.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, I would, but anyway. I've been following you for a while, and I've seen a lot of the stuff you do. Like you do stunts, you're an actress, you're a model, you're a fitness competitor.
Yeah.
You just won an award of some kind for acting?
Yes. Okay. So I just shot a short film called Disclosure.
Nice.
And it was basically about a CPS child services investigator, and it's based on an actual case. They got the real case file and they turned it into a short film because the director, his name is T.J. Tyler. He wanted to really get the word out there what child service investigators go through. I think he was dating a girl, and she would come home with these horrific stories. And I honestly had no idea how dangerous this job is. So he got a real case, and we kind of put it together, and it's very deep and it's very intense.
So let me make sure. Now, while you were doing that research, did you uncover yourself like some really harrowing information that you were like, ooh,
yeah, I did.
Lord.
I mean, I really try and be a positive person and not like watch too much television or too much news. I shouldn't say TV. Watch too much news or those really horrific things.
It can be very
graphic and too much of it. There's an inundation, and people just want ratings. But you should be aware. However, when I actually had to read over the material that actually happened to this poor child, I was just mind blown. And it's something. These are routine checks that these investigators go to houses to find out the severity, the truth of the situation. If the child has to be removed from their home, I mean, it's heartbreaking on so many different levels, and it's extremely, extremely dangerous.
Really?
It's extremely dangerous, yeah.
And you did this research for this role, and then is this the role you won the award for?
I did. I won, I got a nomination for Best Actress in a Short.
So did I. That is so crazy. Like, they gave my nomination to her, y'all. Kanye West, where were you at when I needed you, dog? They giving my award away. Okay, we'll talk about that off camera because that's some real stuff. Okay, but no, that's congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Was that the first time you were nominated for an award?
For an acting award, yes.
That's
it was
crazy.
the Queen Palm International Film Festival.
Wow.
And there were about 17 nominees, and it was kind of brought to my attention that's kind of a lot in a category. So I got curious. I'm like, I wonder how many people actually submitted, because you never know with these. Maybe like everybody was nominated,
And let me just say, ladies, if your man don't love you up and bring you flowers when you are nominated for Best Actress Award, okay, he's out the door. That ain't right.
So it turns out there are 550 submissions, and a lot did not get any nominations. And they have a special select group of films that are chosen to be in the select group, and out of the select official group, they choose the nominees. And I know Marissa Tomei was also in that category. So I was
like... and she's an Oscar-winning actress,
she's
Marissa
an Oscar-winning actress.
Wow.
I mean, I was kind of in my heart of hearts when, he was saying how he was, putting the film out there to submit to different film festivals. I was hoping I would get at least nominated.
Yeah, exactly.
But to be in the same category as Marissa Tomei, that's like beyond anything I could have ever dreamed about or expected. So I'm really excited about it.
And so when these actors go on the Academy Awards and they say they were so aside themselves to be nominated. So now you have that experience. You can
Yeah.
actually say, so you really do feel that, like, oh my God, really nominated? That's good enough,
like,
right?
I
That's
mean,
amazing.
it's such an honor to be nominated,
Wow.
you know, and I know that it wasn't a small pool either. So,
Wow.
yeah, but it just felt amazing.
But you've been putting down some real serious work your whole career. I mean, you've been doing fitness, that's not easy. Acting, that's not easy. You also do stunt work,
Well,
that's not easy.
I studied martial arts, and I come
That's
from,
not easy.
I did taekwondo, and I come from, actually, when I was like little, I was a world competitive baton twirler. So
Wow.
I did that state, regionally, nationally, world level. I was one of those kids slept at their coaches' houses on the weekends. You know, I had special privileges to use the gym in the morning and at night. You know, I did all that kind of stuff. Very serious, kind of like rhythmic gymnastics. And then I transferred over into dancing. I was a professional dancer in New York for 10 years. And then I moved out to LA, and then I moved to Las Vegas, and I've done a couple of shows on the Strip. I worked at Coyote Ugly,
Wow.
you know, all kinds of just amazing, fun entertainment jobs.
So let me ask you this. So something clearly drives Amy Zeal. Like you're not just doing this and oops, I won an award. Oops, I'm on the Olympic team again.
Oops, I won an
Oh
award.
damn, I done slipped and fell into perfection. Look at me here, right? So what would you say it is that drives you to do all this stuff? Like, will you come from this like alpha B A family, or is it Jesus? Like, what is it that makes you want to
Jesus
do?
is definitely
Is
in
it
there.
Jesus? Is that what's
It's
going on?
Jesus. I'm a channel, and he works through me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been on stage since I was 2. I've been
Yeah.
dancing since I was 2. And I like making people happy, and I love making people laugh, you know, and I have a lot of extra energy, and my parents really needed to put me somewhere that was going to channel that energy and probably get me out of their hair. So they put me in baton twirling lessons and dancing lessons, and I just excelled in it. And in my training, I learned how to master things. You know, our coaches taught us it wasn't 10 out of 10, it was 100 out of 100. And you didn't have it until you did a trick 100 out of 100. And so
Wow.
I've kind of carried that philosophy with me, like in dance classes and anything I do, it's again, 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 again. And it's about being creative. And in the creative arts, you never get there. So, you know, striving for perfection, there's no such thing, but it can be better, it can be better, it can be better. And I just love the process.
But let me ask you something now. This is like real talk because I'm one that studies sofa and remoteology. So I'm trying to figure out like what motivates you to want to keep going. Like why would you want to be so good?
I love being better than myself. You know, I love topping myself. And I just have dreams, you know, and I really believe we're put on this earth and God gives us our dreams to accomplish. And I kind of look at life as like a big Monopoly game, you know, like there's just different levels and there's just different, you know, things you need to do to get to the next level, but it's achievable. If you can believe it and conceive it, you can do it. So, you know, if I can see myself in my head doing it, I know I can do it, and I will keep doing it until I can't do it anymore. And I believe that we're all here to help each other. And, you know, my gifts have been, you know, creative, and I'm a dancer, and I use my body and my mind and my speech, and I connect with other people, and I just think about the important people that made a difference in my life, my mentors who shaped who I am and pushed me to go out there and do the things I wanted to do, and I just like to give that back, you know, and you know, not that acting is hard or, you know, stunt work is hard. It's going to be hard if you don't love it. So you just need to find what you love to do and then do that, and then you're not working.
And that is what's up. Amy Zeal, if you've got one thing you can tell somebody, just one thing that you might give them as a piece of advice, a caveat, your own personal experience, go.
Believe in yourself. Be true to yourself. Come from your heart whenever you do something. And take care of your family and your friends. You know, that's it.
And that is what's up. How do we find you on the social media?
Instagram, it's Amy_Zeal, Zeal. And that's really it. I do podcasts from micro.fit. So you can listen to weekly health-related podcasts, and I talk about how to get your body, mind, and spirit looking like you want it to look, you know, and feeling good. And that's really it.
And that is what's up. Hey, man, it's been the Ace Michaels Show. I'm Ace Michaels. You know what I say at the end of every show, and I still mean it. Live the life you love the life you live.